Hey squad, this is Prepping with Sergeant. Today we're going to do a review for the Szilard from Glow Rhino. I am super excited to play with this knife today. All right, folks, let's get into it. So I got to meet the folks at Glow Rhino, specifically CJ and Anthony, aka Tactical Dad, at Bladeshow, and I did a couple of short videos with them. You probably saw those if you've been with me for a while. And they sent this out for me to review. Super excited. Thank you so much, Glow Rhino. This is a knife that I couldn't wait to get my hands on. This is the Szilard, and it is named after Leo Szilard, one of the first physicists to recognize the tactical potential of nuclear fission. Now, Glow Rhino, what are they known for? Of course, is their use of tritium in their handles and in some of their key fobs and other things that they create. So this is the Szilard. Man, that is sleek looking. Wow, look at these lines. There's the tritium there. Now, tritium is very expensive, folks. This is definitely a higher end knife, and the steel is Magna Cut. We'll talk about that in just a second. Got a little bit of jimping on the flipper. Deep carry pocket clip. Check out that centering. Perfect. That's what you would expect. This is not your $5 gas station knife, folks. This is a higher end knife for somebody who's looking for something a little bit more high end, right? So let's check out this flipper. Let's see how slick this thing is. Quick. Got an inner frame lock there. And let's check out the blade play. Oh, nothing. We got nothing. No wiggle, no wobble. Solid. And that flipper, of course, becomes a little finger guard like that. So if you're working with something and it gets wet, you will not slip. That handle is an anodized blue aluminum. Feels really nice to the touch. And this steel is Magna Cut. Now, Magna Cut, for those of you who don't know, is a very high-end steel. It is considered by some to be the perfect balance between durability, edge retention, and corrosion resistance, right? That is like kind of the unicorn of steels. It's very hard on the machinery too. I've actually, you guys know I talked to some of these knife makers, and Magna Cut is very hard on the machinery. It can actually damage the machinery. It's not an easy steel to work with, so that of course is going to make it a little bit more pricey. But for those of you who want near perfect steel, there you go. And let's check that drop shutty again. Perfect. All right. Let's take a look at these lines. So Tanto blades like that have more piercing potential. That's why some people like Tanto as opposed to like a drop point or spear point. Very beautiful work. Very beautiful edge, like that black blade. Very slick. It feels stealthy. I like it. All right, we're going to do a sharpness test here in just a second, but let's talk about a couple things with this one. So again, what's going to make this one a little bit more high-end, of course, is that use of the tritium, which we'll get some footage of that later, but I think that's blue tritium, and we'll try to get that. So what's the purpose of that? It's so that it'll light up your night. It'll light up your knife at nighttime. I'm going to have to get, oh, I almost had it. We'll have to get some footage of that later on so that you can kind of see what we're talking about with that. And of course, the Magna Cut's going to make it a little bit more high-end as well. So very, very pretty knife. Love that blue. That's actually one of my favorite shades of blue. Blue is one of my favorite colors, and I really like sky blue, and that would be kind of a cross between sky blue and midnight blue. It's a little bit darker than sky blue. Beautiful line work. 8.2 inches overall. Okay, and the blade is 3.5 inches, which is going to make it legal in most states. Of course, check your local laws. I'm not responsible for that. That's your responsibility. Handle thickness is about 0.5 inches, and it is 1 inch tall, if you're curious about that. Let's go ahead and do a little sharpness test with this. First, we'll do a little paper test. Oh, I can't describe to you how good that just felt. Wow. I wish there was a way that you guys could feel how that feels. Wow, that just is slick and smooth. There's a reason why people love Magna Cut, and there's a reason why it costs more. Wow. That is super impressive right out of the box. Right out of the box. And by the way, can we have a moment for that gorgeous boxing? I'm a sucker for good boxing, folks, and that is very, very nice. This could make a really nice gift for a loved one in your family, or maybe it's a nice gift for you. Don't you deserve something nice? All right, and then of course you guys know Sarge's famous paracord test. This is trademarked, by the way, so nobody else can use this. I'm just kidding. Okay, well first we'll do a little push test. Okay, no problems, really, really smooth. And then I'll do a little slicey test. Right, and of course the slicey should work better. Yeah, no problems. Whew. All right, so we'll do 2 pieces here. 2 pieces of paracord 550. Wow. I can't even describe to you what that steel feels like. This is actually my first Magna Cut. And I am seeing why people are in love with this. There's a feel to it that's different than other steels. It's a kinetic thing. It's a tactile thing. Let's try just the tip there. Just curious. Yeah, no problems. I can't even describe what that feels like. It cuts differently, right? If you guys have Magna Cut at home, if you've got you probably understand what I'm saying, but this is new to me. So this is my first Magna Cut knife. Thank you so much, Glow Rhino. I really appreciate you, and I would love to work with you guys some more. If you're interested, you guys know how to reach me. You got my email. But thank you so much. No problems, folks. Thank you so much for letting me review this knife. All right, and so we talked about the Magna Cut, but this is the tritium. So what you're looking at there, that blue bar, is actually the tritium in the dark. So that was what I was talking about. Now that tritium is very expensive. Tritium glows in the dark like that. It has about a 10-year life, 10 to 13 years. And what you see there as I turn it, see that little difference there? I'm gonna do it again, and I'll turn it again. See that? It's actually, that tritium tube can be seen from 3 sides. So if you drop your knife in the dark, that will make it very easy to spot it. Thank you so much. This is a beauty. This is a genuine pleasure to work with this knife. Really excited about it. This is the Szilard from Glow Rhino. All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. This is the Szilard from Glow Rhino. Really, really fun knife. You need to check this one out. Again, this is a high-end knife, but you deserve something high-end, don't you? You deserve to have a nice Magna Cut with the tritium. This is a really beautiful knife. I think you're going to be happy. But maybe it's a gift for the outdoorsman in your life, or somebody who just likes to collect really nice pocket knives. Either way, I think you're going to like it. Don't forget to check out the link down below to take you to the Glow Rhino website. Make sure you tell CJ and Anthony, aka Tactical Dad, that I said hi. Keep planting your seeds, keep stacking your silver. This is Prepping with Sarge.